and her head ain't turning. 10 in her face, you okay. Don't care if you skin so a little bit sick, cause I'm down for the syndrome. Oh, they calling you sped, baby, me too, guess both of us mental. I don't care about your pronouns, see her date, I'm still trying to hit though. And she tell me that she got anxiety, so I'm still trying to hit. Oh my God. So big throw it back, yeah, big throw it back. Like big throw it back. Cause I'm trying to crack, yeah, I'm trying to crack. Yeah, I'm trying to crack. And you telling her face and thinking her waist there, I'm trying to catch. And I'm trying to, I don't care if you're crazy, if you're a baddie, I'm trying to crack. And she's scared to get judged, baby, I don't give a fuck. If they hate, they can taste both on my nuts, I don't care for them regular us. And Shawty told me she got ADD, that mean her ass got the dump. And I told her hop on my bipolar express, baby, I just wanna bust. And I need a Barbie pig, up in that head like Harley. Cause I love me a yapper, they be the baddest, but she all boring, sorry. Oh, the face card valid, body valid, neck thing valid, got
Try
it.
Song Jam.
Body is 10, I'm a hearted.
Jam.space.
Oh, they calling you sped, shaking their head, well, baby, I'm sped too. I've been labeled as problematic, few schools lose, they was calling me special. As a kid, they gon' say I was sick, now they call me a genius when I make their head move. So, baby, if you on the spectrum, tell me what you tryna do. And I told her I don't discriminate, I love a neurodivergent. Don't care if it's ADHD or autism, long as the head game working. If she got too much, I do not judge. If body is tea, you serve it. I don't care if the kids in the head ain't turning, 10 in the face, you perfect. I don't care if it's ADHD, if it's ADD, or it's A2C. If the face on her face costs 10 and the cake got a little shake to it, you a grade A free. She stays she a little autistic, babe, but I ain't okay if the brain gon' tweak. I told her I'm game, stop playing with me. If the kitty on the plate, I'll eat. So big throw it back, yeah, big throw it back. Like big throw it back. Cause I'm tryna crack, yeah, I'm tryna crack. Yeah, I'm tryna crack. And you telling her face and thinking her waist there, I'm tryna catch. And I'm tryna, babe, I don't care if you're crazy, if you're a baddie, I'm tryna crack.
Okay. This one, you guys.
So where's the bread? Where's the money? Is it is a dub if it don't make sense?
Ayo, Prime, why you do that?
I know. Woke up ready to bounce, feeling like Edder than Eddie right now. Like Brody, we out. My only girl is the pretty amount. Damn, and I'm just doing me. So what in the world is they stressing about? Like, yo, sorrow. Let's hit our bank and empty it out. Let's get to the bag, M's, cash, let's hit the bank. We stacking our money, tens, hundreds, Benji Franks. Let's get to the beam, bread, breeze, we whipping on brain. Just call my accountant, bro told me that my checks ever blank. So where's the bread? It's not there, I gotta go. If we ain't talking money, then where's we talking at all? Huh? All this yipping and yapping, like bro just said that you broke. Cause when I'm in the city, just touchdown, that's 100 a show. Feel like Jason and Wayne when they play my streams, they don't have it on replay. If they hate, then fuck what them kings say. Me and Ben Frank plus A been a three-way. And we get to these plays like Max. Every movie's a movie like we read the screenplays. And they screaming, con. Nobody wanna D-Lane. I'm the talk of the town. What the? Where the hell did he round? Like, I've been playing the seeds. 2020, I've been walking them down. Like, I've been putting in work. You know the catalog been all around. And they trying to say that I'm a plan. I'ma show them my rules that I y'all are getting out. Damn. Let's get to the bag, M's, cash, let's hit the bank. We stacking our money, tens, hundreds, Benji Franks. Let's get to the beam, bread, breeze, we whipping our brain. Just call my accountant, bro told me that my checks ever blank. So where's the bread? It's not there, I gotta go. If we ain't talking money, then where's we talking at all? Huh? All this yipping and yapping, like bro just said that you broke. Cause when I'm in the city, just touchdown, that's 100 a show. So where's the bread? Where's the Where's the bread? I'm popping off the tag. I put the crypto on my tag. I got Solana in the bag. I'm saying, why the way you at? Let's bring them coins back. We gonna send the floor is dollar. We're gonna get the dollars. We're gonna get the dollars. What's the tickle? Where's it at? What's the tickle? Where's it What's the tickle? What's the
That's
Yes,
great.
yes.
Yes,
Is that a vibe?
That's a vibe.
Did your boy ship?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah, I
You
got.
did.
Oh my gosh, I did a few other ones too. Yeah.
Well,
So
we're gonna
I
use them and figure them out in intermezzos, right?
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
we're gonna do. Is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
live
yeah.
stream up?
But I'm gonna keep cooking because
Yeah.
I just bought myself a year subscription. Before
Yeah.
I was
Right.
playing monthly, and I was
Oh
like, oh,
yeah.
I'll just pay by the month. And when the month would like end, I'd like cancel it, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
use it. But then I'd always want to go back to using it, and so
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's $100 that could be spent on like Bitcoin or Sui in my case, but it's fine. I just DCA. I just aped Sui. I hit a really nice target. It was like around $2. It brought my average down to 256, which or 254, which for some people is high. But when I started my DCA, Sui was at like 260 or 360, I think. And so
Yeah.
I was lucky on days where I could get it below like
Get it in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like around $2. So I aped and I was able to balance out my average by like a lot. And so I mean continuing that strategy, I think that's kind of the idea, is just build my bag with the lowest possible entry. Is That's kind of like my idea. I don't know. I know
That's
it's
the way to do it. Average yourself. Average yourself, right? Always have a happy bag.
yeah.
Always have a happy bag. Stay liquid. Stay liquid.
Mhm.
Right? Don't gun everything at
Yeah.
once.
Yeah,
It's a
I was
bad
able to do
idea.
that because I've been disciplined. Like, you
Yes,
know what I
good.
mean? Like, it's like
Good.
I have been very well, as opposed to how
Yes.
I was months ago, where it was like
Yeah.
I couldn't try my luck at the meme table. It's like and now it just the way that I
Well,
perceive
this
it is
works better, right?
yeah, it's a lot more boring. There's not as much like adrenaline and staying
But
up at like
boring.
4 a.m.
But
and
yes, but that's a good thing. Now you can take a rest
yeah,
and build other things that you, because
exactly.
when you are making a ton of money, you want to, maybe invest in business. The better you. What's the better you doing? Because the
Mhm.
money is just supporting the better you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just, yeah, maybe you're gonna build something. Maybe you need funds for that. Maybe you're gonna open a business. Maybe not. Maybe you're gonna be philanthropist. I don't know. Anyway, the money is in service of you. You're not in service of the money. People get this wrong all the time. It's a service to you. And so it can support you. And so you can be just taking it easy, get good sleep, start working on building what you want to do. And then the money will sustain you. But
Mm.
yeah, is the money needed right now? No, you're just going to spend it on more meme coins. So that's what you're doing.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
That's not a
exactly.
career. And that's not a career.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. Um
Look, wild here, I just want to be on my island or by the beach. And I just want to have my retreat center there where we're just going to lift heavy, eat good food, and I'll just write it down that way, right? That's my route. That's what. So the money is going to be in service of that. And but I'm already busy planning all of that, right? That's why I
mm,
need good sleep. You won't see me with my Red Bull on. Anyway, let's say good morning to the speakers. You guys, if you're here in the room, it's a live stream link up already, Tick.
yeah,
We got a
well,
live
oh,
stream
I don't
link.
see it there. That's
Oh,
bizarre.
maybe it's
Let
not.
me share the space again. Here, let me see.
Yeah,
There we go.
share
Now you
that,
should be
and
able to
I
see
will
it.
share it too.
It's
Yeah,
on it's on all platforms. So it's on YouTube, it's on Twitter, it's on Twitch,
there we
it's on
go.
Kick, it's on Pump.fun, and it's on Retake.tv. So Some of
Awesome. Let's say
these,
hi to our viewers over there. People, please leave a comment there as well. We always love looking back the comments. That we think you're awesome and funny. We have a good time reading those all the time. So drop a line there. Also, if you're here in the room with us, people see you, right? So don't just sit there. Rock your PFP, draw some attention, pull up some emojis. Uh, Drop your project here in the purple pill below. Make two comments. Why don't you? Right? Repost the room and support everybody who is going to be shilling for you guys for the projects that you want to shill for. Support your speakers, right? And everybody in the room, go ahead, follow each other. Why not? Follow first. And then when you see somebody doing it, reach over the fence, follow back, right? That's how we do. Let's say good morning to Trash Panda.
Hey guys, I'm actually late for a space. I just wanted to say a couple of things and support you guys, of course, because it's the best space there is.
oh,
So
it's
obviously,
awesome.
yeah. For like one thing, that song, hella dope. Like I want it in my DMs if possible.
Yeah, all
There
right,
you
I got
go.
you. I'll send it to you right away. That dude, yeah, that breakdown that it hits, it's
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
something
Like
else, dude. I was,
I want to clean listening to
oh
that.
Yeah, yeah,
man,
such a hook, huh?
yeah.
Maybe we're gonna
You
play it a
Yeah,
could
little bit
you
later in the space
you
too,
could
and you
even
just have to
use
miss it,
that.
kind of.
You could even use some elements of it in remixes and stuff because some of the not the reverberation, the modulation, the frequency modulation on there is just so that it's psychedelic. And all my, I love stuff like that,
oh
stuff
sweet.
that like really, like, you're like, whoa, I never heard anything like that before. You're like, it's that's
Yeah,
so,
like trippy, like
yeah,
fun.
yeah, for sure. So
Oh,
I
I
just
love
sent
it.
you the
I saw you sent
MP3.
it to me.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
So
I'm gonna
it's,
love that thing, like for
yeah,
real. That was a good, like I felt it already in the space, like
for
fuck
sure. It
yeah.
gave me the chills. It gave me the chills,
I
dude.
also I
Go ahead.
also have a fresh alpha for you guys later on. I'm gonna come by.
Ooh.
It's about actually a meme bot caller, and in the right hands, it's a hack. Like the first trade I did, it paid the monthly thing. It was like 2.5 Solana. Boom, right in within 30 seconds.
Okay, what's
Like
insane
yeah.
is that your username is still Trash Panda and not just Alpha Panda or
Yeah,
just Alpha, right? Wilder, how
but
right am I on that?
yeah, you are 100% right. Just the thing is that raccoons have a nickname called trash pandas,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
these are not alpha pandas, but I'm sure that a panda here could pull it off if there was anyone that could pull it off, right?
Oh,
Then
that's a
alpha
good point.
panda would be the next nickname for
Yeah,
the
then
raccoons,
then
I
he
think.
would be what, Alpha Eagle, or I
Ugh,
don't even
That's,
know, Alpha
Nah,
Hawk.
nah.
that
He's
sounds so
Alpha
lame.
Hawk.
I'll be I'll be a trash panda, you know. I
You
move with a
trash
lot of
panda.
trash pandas, like a family, just be around in the trash and find treasures.
Yeah, I
In
guess
this
that.
case, alphas.
Yeah, yeah. You find
Oh,
hella alpha.
guys,
So
that is
okay,
Anyways,
funny.
yeah, but tell
I'm
us.
fashionably late, so
Okay.
actually gotta go. I'll be back if you're on, if not tomorrow. I just
All
wanted
right.
to show some support and say hello
Very
and
cool.
good morning.
GM.
I'll be back.
All
I'll
right,
be back.
cool. Cool. Good seeing you, man. That's really cool. Awesome. That is so rad.
Uh,
Yes.
I really have time to schedule and no. I have a tons of DMs. People just, DMing me is a headache from I don't answer DMs a lot either. If it's really urgent, I might go through them, but you'll catch me 2 days late. So if you need something urgent, Telegram is the way to go. And I'm moving better on there in the DMs than on X. On X, you get sent a ton of crap. Well, on Telegram too, but on X, it's a little bit worse. So, Nobility here wants to come on stage. You guys, if you want to hop on stage, go ahead and request up, right? I see some cool comments down below already about projects, but we like to hear from you as well. Nobility was giving me a shit ton of grief. He was like, "Why are you coming on stage?" Well, first of all, you have trouble coming on stage. You have trouble coming on stage. Yesterday, too, for a few. And sometimes we're running out of time for things, right? So, and then people lined up already. And who's there at the table late? Well, I can't help you there. And we're here 6 days a week. So take it easy. If you don't get your chance, there's always another day, right? There's always another day. You just have to pull up earlier. That's the alpha right there. All right, take. What are you bullish on?
Right now, let's see. Bullish on Ika, delusionally bullish, hoping that that eventually goes back into my range, so that I can. I think once that goes back into the range, I'm probably going to just extract to remove the liquidity that's in that pool. I think that that was like one of the worst ideas I've ever had. Um, but I mean, it's fine because I'm balancing out by continuing my DCA with my Sui bag, and then I had a Sui USDC liquidity pool, which actually wasn't the worst idea. But after a couple days, I could see that there was some volatile movement that was like moving in, like it was moving sideways for about not even 24 hours, and I had it in the liquidity pool for about that long. And then I checked it, and I could see that I was like really pushing it, like I was like really close to it being out of range. And so I converted it all to Sui and then just left it in my wallet because I figured I didn't want it to be in the liquidity pool, uh, unable to do anything, not generating any yield
Any
from
income.
fees,
Yeah.
right? So that makes sense that I would remove it like right as it was still in range and it was right near the top. So now Sui was starting to be worth, instead of being 236, it is now 276 per Sui. So I could have
Yeah.
removed the USDC and it would have been um, the dollar. So I would have had more USD by like whatever it was, like $60 or something. But
Yeah.
what the thing is that it made more sense for me to keep the Sui, I think, rather than to try to what skim off the $60 to take the $60 profits, wait for it to pull back 5% and then buy back in. It seems like a lot of work for pennies. Unless I was doing it with a $10,000 bag, but I was doing this is a $600 DCA that I had done. So with that alone, what do you think about that? Was that I mean that was just kind of a waste of time that I didn't really make any
Yeah, it
money.
was always,
Yeah.
but a learning curve for you. And
Yeah.
so it was it a waste of time? No.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It was a
Mm-hmm.
learning
Mm-hmm.
curve, and you're not going to make that mistake again.
There's a lot of these things that I
You haven't
swear.
lost. You haven't lost a bunch, right?
Yeah. Is the answer to this that I really need to watch some videos on liquidity pools so I can like really
Yes, it
understand?
is.
Cause
It is. And then when you do, also don't go in with hundreds, right? Just
really,
open a little pool,
I thought
see
you're supposed
how
to
it
go in with tens of
moves.
thousands.
Yeah, I know, but these people do that more often, and they know how to set ranges. They
Uh,
understand the name of the game here. Don't
okay.
do that.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
people do that with leverage trading as well. So they do that with futures as well, everyday
Yeah.
perps. And
And that's
so
how you can
people are
get
going in
liquidated like
heavy.
crazy.
Yeah, right. This is you're gonna learn lessons. You cannot expect yourself to start a trade, something new, and then expect to be a
Just
genius.
master it right
Yeah,
away.
you,
Yeah.
you can't. You got it's going to be practice, right? So
Yeah.
paper trading, if not paper trading, small trades. Go ahead,
Yeah.
open a perp with just $1. See how that works, right? Just see how it works. Just get familiar, and then you can up your game and see where you're lacking, and determine that, and
I,
then set yourself some goals in learning these things that you need,
yeah. I
and
want to do
that's going to look
perps.
different for everybody. Yeah.
I want to do perps so bad. It's so enticing to me
No, you
because
don't. You don't.
you knowing me, you're like no,
No,
I'm the
that's going to
wrong
trigger you so
I'm the
hard.
wrong type of
Yeah,
person
it's even
because my
triggering
FOMO
Wild here so hard,
because
right?
my FOMO is so bad and I don't
Nah,
have.
it's just so you feel like you need to. Here's the thing, you guys, with trading perps. So if you are trading it on a fourth hour, usually like in a window of 24 hours, you are closing your trade, right? You're going to feel like you need to make a trade every day. Now, you might not see it. And then you are going to look at charts and going to bend the chart to your will, your hunger to trade. And this is the worst mistake that you can make in trading is to force. You're going to look for evidence, your bias, and you're going to project that on the chart. You'll be like, you know what? But maybe it can do this. And that's such a bad thing to go with, right? Because maybe is a bad fundamental bad thing to trade on. We don't trade on maybes. So we got to be 80% having a trade, 80% bullish for a long or 80% bearish for a short. We got to be 80% clear on this, right? And if there's no clarity, and this might, that no clarity might just have to do with, well, maybe I haven't slept well and I'm just looking at these charts and I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I have my technicals on. I just don't see the trade. It's sideways. Usually in the weekend, that happens a lot. Sometimes throughout the week, it's sideways. It's not really clear. It's a 50-50 or a 50-40, 50 60 40-60 split to bullish or bearish. Yeah, that's not enough to trade on. And sometimes then you have to learn, and I learned this the hard way. In order to keep yourself safe and trading another day, sometimes you win by not trading, right? Sometimes it's just like, look, I'm not seeing it. I have 300 coins here, and I just start these charts start to look alike now, and I just got to back off and see where I do, right, and then get wins in. And it's all about stacking wins, because the moment you start to lose and you get into that spiral, oh my God, then you try and revenge trade. Ah, that's a whole different spiral down, right? The revenge trading, people
Yeah.
do that tons as well. Yeah, it's like, oh, I got liquidated. Now I'm going to put it in my short, and now I'm going to put it in my long. You're trying to get that money back on the coin. And it's like, oh, that never works out well. This is like a bad relationship
Oh,
you're
it's the
entering, right?
worst.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta stack your wins. Have multiple targets too. So a lot of people forget with your perps, target one, two, three, maybe even four, and just exit on those a little, right? And if you get on the wick with target four, well, you got lucky. If not, the money's in, and I can always sell at target three again or target two, depending on what you got going. Also, stop loss. And the only way to see where your targets are and your stop losses is to do some TA. So you cannot do these things without TA. That would be like gambling. You're going to the roulette table, you're just picking black or picking red. That's what you do if you don't do your TA on these things, right? You got to know what your targets are. And then
Right.
sometimes you might be underselling. So it might did do more. Well, who cares? If you made profit, you made the profit. Who cares? You're stacking a win, right? Stacking a win. We live to trade another day. Bag is growing. I'm still winning. So a lot of people are staring themselves blind on that too. Like, I did a little bit more. I could have had $100 more, or what? Maybe $1,000 more. Who cares? You live to trade another day. The bag is growing, and psychology-wise, it's good to stack a win. That feels good. You get dopamine, and so you're going to be better at it next time, right? Instead of that spiral down when you start revenge trading and feel like you need to do trades to get the bag back, and oh my God, you're going to jump through hoops and see things that aren't there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically where the alpha is with that. And so for you, if you're not emotionless enough about things, trading your perps is a bad idea because they're highly triggering, especially because you can use so much leverage, right?
I could see that. Yeah.
That we all have that example of the guy on Hyperliquid opening a 100, the highest, I think it was 100 million or something like that. He was in profit for a little bit. He had 30 million profit, you guys. He was sitting on 30 million profit and wrote that all the way down, got liquidated. I mean, really, right? Really. I mean, I see 30 million. I'm like, fucking close this rate. That's it, close this rate. Right? And going in with 100 millies is insane to begin with. But then when you're in profit 30 million and you're not pulling a trigger, but just write that down. And I know what this does. So the chart goes down, and he's probably sitting there thinking, ah, we're getting a bounce from here. We're getting a bounce from here, but the bounce ain't coming. Boom, liquidated. You think hyper liquid is going to let you get away with this, with that amount? No. They liquidate you. They take your monies. So even 30 million, man. I mean, even if you don't need it, you could go in a space and make 30 people millionaires. How crazy is this? How crazy is this? You could have done that and then add cloud in return and still had his 100 million. That's just crazy. All right. But yeah, it's not for you. To learn about liquidity pools, study those. Check your levels. A good level for liquidity pool trading is always 5-10% range would be nice. Always use higher market caps with lots of volume sideways because you're trading into in a zone. And so when you see something trading sideways, That's nice. So you can trade that whole channel, right? Up and down in a 5 to 10% range. That would be beautiful. And so these are great, right? And but yeah, if you're going more volatile, your range is going to be bigger. And so yes, your API will go up. It will, but it's that for a reason because it's highly volatile. So, especially if you're trading, like you had the plan to trade SUI and ICA together, you have two volatile tokens,
Yeah,
so a young blockchain
that was
against
terrible.
a sub 50 mil project, and have these two trade against each other. Oh my God, that's like double the risk there. So, always use a stable coin, USDT, USDC. In your pool, so you have volatility trading against stability, and that's always a good thing to have because either you're going to end up with a USDT or USDC, or you're going to end up with with Solana if you trade it against Solana, right? And either would be good then, right? But to make from fees to farm with a liquidity pool, a 5 to 10% range sideways is perfect. Right? You trade in and out, in and out, in and out. Thing just keeps going, and you're making money. All right. Let's. I saw some people in the house. I didn't give a shout out to you. I saw Jabber. He's a Dutchie as well. I wanted to do a shout out. He already left room. Might be too boring. You guys who want to come on stage, hop on stage to go ahead and share on 6 live streams. We are live. People are watching you. People are seeing you. And that's not creepy at all. Let's see some comments down below. What are you bullish on? What are you buying today? All right. But let's say hi to Nobility because he was giving me a lot of grief yesterday for not being able to talk. So good morning, Nobility. How are you? You better come with something good now. You're giving me grief.
It was a lot of grief yesterday. Yeah, GM, wow, GM sick. Sorry, GM. I'm actually good.
Jim.
So yeah, GM guys. So actually, I'm actually here with two shoes today, so that you know that yesterday I came with four actually. Like I came with four, but it's now two. So I don't know. Can I go directly to it, or are we still in the GM zone for now?
Yeah, what's going on
Oh,
today?
you want to chill? Yeah, let's start chilling right away. Just have that over with. Just start your chill. Let's go.
What's the
All right.
ticker?
All right. So I'm actually going. The first project I actually want to speak about today is actually So Play Fun. So it's actually a game. It's more like a raffle based game where you just put a small amount or a large amount depending on your portfolio and how much you can actually put in. And then it's like a pot basically. You're putting a lot of Solana into one particular pot, and then the winner actually gets to go with everything. So we're having our first space on Friday. I don't know. My time is actually 7, but I don't know. It's actually I've put it in the comment section as well. You can just check it in the comment section. So we'll be having a space on Friday, and I would love to see Wild and Tic and every other person in the space there as well. So yeah, and the second project is actually meme theft auto. So it's actually a meme coin whereby the dev was thinking in GTA 6, right? They actually plan to actually reward people in crypto, like using the blockchain and all. So he thought, why? What of the people that actually playing GTA 5 as well? Like a way to actually reward them. So he came up with Meme Theft Auto. So the first phase is actually to reward GTA 5 players and people that are actually active in the Discord, right? So it's actually live and we are planning on launching this month. So those are the two projects I actually have for you today. I don't know, two projects to actually come by themselves as well, resolution and one other. So yeah, GM, Wild GM sick. Thank you for actually bringing me up today. Don't worry, I'm not going to grieve again. All right.
Well, that was just funny. I was just like, what? But nobility, catch this. It's kind of a red flag. Don't do that anymore. Right? All right. Cool. Well, you want to pin something about that on in the pin post here? Is that what you want to do?
Sorry, what was that? I did not get that.
Do you want to drop a pin post? You get one pin
Yes,
post.
I would love that. So,
All
but
right.
it's
Go
two
ahead.
projects I brought. It's literally two projects. So, which one do you want me to do?
Well, which one you are most bullish on?
All right, I'll pin the one I'm most bullish on in the jumbotron.
Yes. Let's do that. Let's go. Let's see it. Well, thank you for being on stage and shilling. I'm bullish on anyone who's shilling. I don't care where you're from, right? Or if it's difficult or whatever. You're coming up on stage and shilling your project. I'm bullish on you. It takes some guts to do that. Not everybody wants to shill like that. But yeah, bullish. Let's move on to we got Luna Coin here. Luna Coin. Good morning.
Hey,
Joseph.
hey, hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hello,
Hello.
how you doing, miss?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good here too. Cool,
Good.
cool, 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 cool. Um, I just want to share my project, and I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on your space. Yeah, and the last time I wanted to share my project, I got rugged after you called me up. I'm so sorry for that. So, LunaCoin
Yes,
is the
that
first
happens.
dog. LunaCoin is the first dog to hold BNB, and it's just the narrative for the project because we have a good utility behind this project. I've been planning this project since 2023. In fact, this has been my dream since after I launched my last project. Yeah. So it also have a good utility behind this project. To tell you it is not a pump and dump project or something like that. We have a long time vision for this. So the utility is just all about creating a mini exchange app where conversion of crypto to crypto or conversion of crypto to local currency or local currency either to crypto will be very easy, where you don't need P2P or card pay for this. So all you just need to do is just to send your money inside. If you want to buy your crypto, you send your local currency. It will automatically change it to automatically change it to USDT. From USDT, then you convert to any other crypto you want. And if you want to convert your crypto to your local currency, you just send your local currency inside the wallet. Then automatically it will change it to your local currency depending on which country you are from. So that's what we are building, and that is the changes we are bringing to crypto space because no other exchanges has done this before. So we are going to be the first to make this possible, to make this happen. So this is what we are planning to do, and this is what we are working behind this project.
Nice, nice. So and this is for Luna Coin. And what is your role in the team? Are you you're not the developer, right? You're just a community team member.
No, 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 no. I am the developer for the project, for the coin, and the owner of the project. But
Oh,
I have other developers that are working towards the utility.
for Luna Coin on BNB, right?
Yes, it's on BNB.
Very cool, man. Nice,
What are
dude.
we
Well,
thinking about B&B, guys? What are we thinking? What are we? I mean, look, they're not gonna lie.
BNB,
B&B is
it's
freaking hot as fuck,
it's such
right?
a
But are the tokens
throwback.
there?
It's
Huh?
like it's a throwback to
Yeah, it
me.
is.
It's like let me think. I'm trying to think of like an analogy. It's like somebody pulling up with a petrol vehicle to the Tesla charging station and Elon
Sure, but
Musk.
vintage is still good.
Vintage, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Is it
Look,
B&B?
don't
I don't know. I'm
take.
not I'm not a fan
One
of the
day we're
orange
all gonna be
color.
vintage. So you're just, you gotta
I'm
sunburn
already
that a
pretty
little bit by
vintage.
making it hot for
But
real.
B&B, so you're bullish. You're still bullish on B&B. Well,
You're
Frick,
almost vintage as well, Tick. What the
yeah.
hell?
Well, hold
You're
on.
almost B&B. You're
B&B,
B&B, man.
it just ran to $1,000, didn't it? The
Yeah.
token,
Well,
and then
yes,
it pulled
that's what
back
it
to what
does.
nine? What's it at 920 today? Let's see. I'm guessing off the top of my head.
It's going to go to 2K, right? And that's the target
Trade,
for B&B. Has always been the target for
or
B&B.
is it 860?
Bet you're all jelly. Wild got it at $80.
What's the price today, fam? 1220?
Uh,
No way.
yeah, it's good. It's
What?
good.
There's
So the
no way that's
tokens that were rally a
accurate.
little bit harder because of that pull, right?
Is that accurate? There's no way.
Yes, it is. 100%.
1220. Holy
100%.
God.
100%. 100%.
Dude, that is cool, man. Well, right
B&B is
on.
gonna
Many
B&B is gonna
odds.
hit to
Many
2K
odds.
for
Many
B&B.
odds. Damn.
Yeah.
Which it
Well,
shows how much I know. Well, it's just B&B. I don't know. There's
vintage. Remember,
something.
Tick called it vintage, but
Yeah.
like fine wine,
Yeah.
right? It gets better while it ages.
Some B
That's
and
for
B.
real.
God,
It
yeah.
gets
I
sweeter.
just wish. I wish that their what is it called? Their branding was just a little bit better. You know how I am with aesthetics. Like Solana is so like sexy
Yeah,
and
but
like
you care. But look, other people don't care.
I know. I'm a
Yeah.
sucker. I'm a sucker
So
for
yeah,
gimmicks.
right. That's not a thing that we can look take in crypto, and everybody who's listening. Older
Oh.
chains that are still around working, something like Binance isn't gonna leave. Something like Ethereum was never gonna leave, right? There's too much there. Also, big money likes this. Why do they like it? Stability over time. Yeah, they prove themselves. And so money there stacked higher. Yeah. So new chains like Sui, they are very promising and they will do ugly numbers, but you're just early. Yeah, you're so early there. So you just got to wait for those to pull up and get institutional money. Sui's going to get his ETFs in, I think, a month from now or something like that. It's on the menu there as well.
Oh yeah,
And
what
so,
happened with
yeah,
the oh, you just said Sui. Okay. Oh, so the
yes,
Solana one was the one that just happened October 13th
yeah,
or 12th. I think the
yeah,
SEC was
little,
ruling on
but yeah,
Solana
yeah,
ETF incorporation and did that.
yeah.
I imagine it went through, right? Everything's going through. It's like one of those things where I'm not even questioning it at this point because I have yet to hear any news that was like, oh yeah, like this is gonna be a thing, and then like, oh no, it ended up not. Like everything that they've been like, yeah, we're gonna make this happen. It's been like hella bullish crypto news day after day. There hasn't been much. It's like, what's his name? CZR? No, CZ? What's this?
CC, yeah, but CC is not active, right, for Binance.
He's just the
So
mascot, right?
yeah, basically, and so yeah, he does not have any involvement at all. So
How cool
you
is
know,
that? I wish I could be that. Like, just be the mascot for something and have no
I mean,
involvement for it.
he
For
just pled guilty
yeah, he took
to
the.
everything. Yeah, he
I
took
wonder
the
what the
hit.
payout for that was. Like $3 billion.
Probably. Well, you know what, guys? There's nothing. I mean, Coinbase is playing like goody two shoes, but they're not, right? Look, this is about big money. We should not be naive here. Oh, it should
Yo,
not be naive.
ain't
There's
that the
gonna be
truth?
backroom talk.
Base,
Yeah,
yeah, even base has like puts on such like a oh god, what's that? Like a Disney Channel type of an
there you
aesthetic.
go.
They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're not doing any harm. We do no harm
Nothing
here,
here, no
but
bugs
it's but
here.
it's like yeah, but this is like what this is structured kind of like a Ponzi scheme, and if people don't know what they're doing, they're gonna get wrecked. Like
Yeah.
this is designed to it's like engineered as a money printing factory. What? Like this isn't
Well,
Disney
yeah.
Channel. Don't get me wrong. I can't hate the you can't hate the players
Look,
because I
yes,
love the
that's it.
game.
That's
You
it.
know, because I
Look,
love the
if we
game.
all
But
get a little
it's
bit.
just remarkable.
Oh, geez, no. Trading on Ethereum is very different. Even the meme coin is very different there, right? So because of the gas fees.
Yeah,
So it's the whale chain, right?
it's a higher.
So
Well, it's like the $100
yeah.
poker tables.
Yes,
You got the
exactly.
slot machines. You got like the $1
Yeah,
slot machines, the 50 penny
yeah,
slots. But then you got like the $100 blinds. You know where you gotta
yeah, exactly.
where you're losing a lot of money really quick if you don't know what the hell you're doing. And that's what
Yeah, or you pay
happens.
so much gas fees that yeah, it doesn't make sense to even sell the bag, right?
Yeah,
At some
right.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just had to pay
So
$150
yeah.
in gas fees. What?
But
It's like
here,
those.
again, here it's like in the casino, they have both, right? They have areas for everybody who wants to join in and for every budget as well. And if you want to
Damn,
play
ain't
with
that the
pennies, go
truth?
ahead, right?
Ain't
And
that the
so go to
truth?
Solana, go to Ethereum. I mean, look, it's just
Pick
a
your
different
poison.
mechanism then.
Well, pick your
Yeah, it
poison.
is.
Actually, that was my
Pick your
thing last
poison.
night. I was doing that. I was having one of my creative tick 3 a.m. things, manic episodes. I'm exaggerating. I don't really have like manic episodes, but like it just once I get into flow state before sleep, I can't stop creating, and it's like I keep getting more and more ideas because I'm falling closer into that dream state,
Yeah.
and so my brain just becomes super creative. So anyway, I've got one of my NFT
Good.
guy as a bartender, and he's got like, and then in the background there's you and there's me, so at the white cowboy hat and you with the pink bow, and then there's my my NFT soul god guy with the machete, and then on his bar counter he has Solana scotch, he has Bitcoin bourbon, Ethereum elixir, and I don't drink alcohol, but it's just like kind of like a pick your poison type of a thing that I was going with. I don't know. It's maybe I'm reaching a little too hard right here. I think I lost you. You're like
Well, maybe. But I do think Bitcoin is much like Hennessy. I gotta say
But
it.
more like Hennessy. That's yeah. It's like yeah. It's more Bitcoin bourbon's kind of yeah. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't put thought into designing them. I said make the liquors crypto centric. So I should have made yeah Bitcoin like the
Hey,
finest, like the or the
your limoncello shots. That's Solana.
or
It's
the,
like
or the yeah yeah or
you
the
get nauseous after a few rounds, guys.
yeah, or the Louis the
Getting
13. That
dizzy.
stuff that's like $3,000 a bottle. Oh my god, I don't want to get this wrong. It's a cognac, Louis
Yeah.
the 13th, and that's like $3,000 for a bottle. So that would be like
That's
Bitcoin,
Bitcoin.
or
Yeah.
Bitcoin would be like a 25-year Macallan, something like a $3,000
Yes.
bottle. Whereas Solana, yeah, Solana Jello shots, and then
Jello
and
shots,
then
right? Yeah.
and then I don't even know what Sui would be. Sui would be non-alcoholic beer. Sui would
Yes. So we got alcoholic beer. Oh my God.
yes.
Yes. No, we just
Yes.
bump cocaine from Golden Spoons
Oh yeah,
on
that's
Stewie.
right. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, I think the wine section belongs to Cardano.
Oh
These are just whining
gosh.
Karens.
Dude, I
Yeah,
want
right.
Alex Becker. I wish we could
It's
include Alex
wine day.
Becker
It's
in
time for my wine.
I wish you could include Alex Becker in on this conversation of the casino
Yes, I wish.
dynamic of crypto. Like which
Yeah,
chain is associated with like which or alcohol, whatever it was. Pick your
yeah.
poison was the thing.
Pick your
But yeah,
poison.
it's same thing though. You walk into the casino, do you want to go play poker? Do you want to go play blackjack? Do you want to play slots? Do you want to play roulette? Do you want to play craps? Yeah, do you want to do perpetuals? Do you want to do swing trades? Do you want to do a spot trade? Do you want to ape
Craps is definitely Tron.
craps is Tron?
The
Damn, so
crap
there's some
table's over there.
so you can make some money on Tron. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, right? Just like
You know what
craps.
you're doing, yeah.
Yeah,
And if you can hold long enough too.
there you go. Oh shoot, that's awesome. We gotta get. I want to say
Oh,
hi to
it's
some
funny.
people. So I see we
Yes.
got Aubrey, who
Yeah, we
and
got
then
Abby here in the
meme theft.
house. Happy's on stage with us. T is in the house. We see tons of these soul gods. We're going to talk about it. I
Yeah,
see these orange people as well. These orange people. I don't know if the
that's
same orange
that's
people as we had yesterday, but orange is the new black, I
well, some of
guess,
those are
because
weed
Bitcoin. I don't
coin.
know.
Some of those are weed coin who I think have partnered with. They've aligned with some coin. And then the other
All
orange
right.
one was salary coin. But these guys
Oh
are
yeah, that's right.
weed coin, and I know they've aligned with a few people. They aligned with oh geez, I can't remember. I don't want to put out false information, so I'm gonna shut up. Mr. G is
Yes,
in the
yes.
house
Fake
too,
news. Fake
dude.
news.
This space keeps getting better and better. For
It
Aubrey
is,
walks
Mr. G's.
in, Mr. G. We've got some Doginal dogs representing in the crew, so that
Absolutely.
is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
damn
These
cool.
are most of them are in my DMs, like the ones that are Wookie, I know is on his way. Lamb and Mecca are on their way to Vegas. And I'm going to be hosting the Crypto Moonlight with Hezekiah as my co-host. We'll figure things out because yeah, these guys are gonna have some fun, right? And just we keep the space going. And there's gonna be the copium corner for the crypto moonlight. It's gonna be us coping with not being in Vegas with them. But lots of love to all the dogs that are going. Live it up, you guys. If you're on your way, listening, or getting ready, right? Live it up. Have the time in real life. Don't be much on X and don't trade. Just have fun and enjoy life, right? Got to do that too. Let's clear the palate a little bit with a song. Let's clear the palate a little bit.
Dude,
And let's do this one.
the
Is that
old time crypto road is crazy, dude. It's
I
good.
know, but I kind of want to play the
Okay.
what's the ticker, the new. I just want to hype a little bit. Can we do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Let's do it. Let's clear the palette here
I'm
of
gonna
the space. Clear
rejoin
the
while
palette.
you. I have to rejoin while you do that because I'm starting.
Sure,
My
you do
mic
your
is.
round
Yeah.
trip then. Everybody here, the palette here of
I'm
the
gonna
space. Clear the
rejoin
palette.
while you. I have to rejoin while you do that because I'm starting.
Sure,
My
you do
mic
your
is.
round trip then. Everybody, if you want to request up and for the next round of shilling, get ready then. Request to be up on stage. Leave a comment down below. And if you're viewing on any of the 6 live streams, Leave a comment there as well. We love to see you. You guys crack me up on there for real, right? And everybody here in the room realize people are seeing you. They see our little PFPs. So wave if you're from a project. I don't just sit there being still like a little doll, right? Let's go ahead and sometimes show a little bit of emotion. It's good for your account. It's good for you. So yeah, let's play this.
I see the drugs popping off the tab. I put the crypto on my tab. I got Solana in the bag. I'm saying, why the way you at? Let's bring some coins back. We gonna spin the floor with Solar. We're gonna get the dollars. We're gonna get the dollars. It's gonna slap, slap, slap. Stack the Solana in the bag. What's the ticker? Where's it What's the ticker? Where's it What's the ticker?
What's the ticker? What's the? Oh my God! What do you think about this song? Leave a comment below if you like it or not. Right? Let us know. Let us know. Tick is
Yes.
always making new music for his space, and we're gonna clear the pad a little later on with a new song from him as well. But let's do a round of this shilling going on because Toby, for real, Toby for real. Good morning.
Um, Good evening from here. Um,
Good evening.
yeah,
It's good morning in crypto. It's always good morning.
yeah. So, how was your day?
My day was very well. How was yours?
And my day was good. Just finished playing volleyball. So yeah, I'm back grinding. So yeah, thanks for bringing me up. It's a pleasure. Shout out to Wild for creating this avenue of shilling. Shout out to Tick, the co-host. Shout out to all speakers. Shout out to all listeners. Let's all connect. Let's endeavor to give ourselves a follow. So yeah, say what's the ticker? So yeah, I'm here to tell us what the ticker is. So yeah, the ticker is Pixie. Pixie on Solana. So yeah, let me give a brief background of how Pixie came into existence. So yeah, we all know BT, right? So yeah, BT was a Bitcoin o- a Bitcoin OG meme. So yeah, the dev was scrolling through Bitcoin websites. Then if you all go to the second page, the page with the white website, he tapped on the logo. Then what popped up was a fairy. So yeah, he thought that yeah, this is a very good narrative because it's associated with Bitcoin. So he decided to create the meme coin, and he launched it September 2025. We reached an all-time high of 800K. Um, we're in the crypto space here. Obviously, people sold their bags because they are impatient. So yeah, so right now we are still ranging around 100K. Yesterday we went up to 130K. Yeah, there were a few buys yesterday. So yeah, believe believers are coming in, buyers are coming in. This is a long-term project. We've got a huge plan. So right now we've got a raid contest in place to reward active users, active members, and active community. Then yeah, why this is ticker is because 104 million tokens have been burned. Dev's wallet is locked. Marketing wallet is locked. Marketing wallet is burned. Yeah. Then also we've got a fully locked liquidity. So yeah, there's not anything like this project and has the liquidity half locked or not locked. This project liquidity is fully locked. Then yeah, if you're we also have a website. So yeah, if you're go head over to the pixibtc.com, that's our website. We've got our roadmap there, our tokenomics, the law behind Pixie, why Pixie. We also have a game like an action shooter kind of game.
Hello? Oh no. My audio is not working for some reason. Shit. All right.
Hi. Did you guys
800.
bond?
Yeah, we did 800K.
800K. And what's the flow right now?
It's on 92K.
92. That's a big retracement, my guy. But that's classic for pump fund tokens, right? They take a 90% hit. That's Solana for you. It's pump fund. All right, cool. Well, that was always when you chill. I'm just gonna give you that. Always mention that information, right? So we getting clear on when it was launched or and where and what the all-time high was, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for coming and stopping.
Oh no, come on. You're kidding me. Dude, what an actual join a speaker. Oh my god, dude, why is this doing this? Okay, okay, testing. Can I can I can see my purple thing moving and I can't hear anything. Dude, why is there no audio coming from this window? Did I'm so okay, this is embarrassing. I'm going to close this session of Chrome and restart it. I apologize, you guys. I have no freaking clue. Oh, no, that's probably not it. Oh my gosh. Why? Dude, this is so annoying. Okay. So, True. True. Yeah. A shortcut. The shortcut route. Like there's no shortcuts. It's like if you take the shortcut, you end up, and if you're cheap, you end up paying for it twice. It's like the same principle applies. If you take the short route, you end up paying for it in the long run anyway. Same same philosophy, and no free lunch. If you're going for the what? You, it's mm, yeah. That's a very OG token, very OG community, and it's I mean it's kind of a niche community. That's the only thing about it with me that's like the drawback. But for people that are bullish on it, it's like, I mean, dude, you guys are definitely finding your tribe and it's growing. So that's awesome to see. So many yachts. Hell yeah! How you doing today? Yes, that was awesome. Yes. Yeah. The Giga Chad. As an analogy that I'm using. I'm not being literal, but that's what you're saying is because I'm a big advocate of the push against the demasculinizing of the populace, the feminizing of the male populace. I feel like is I mean, not to get into like conspiracy theory, but it's a way to control the populace. The more you have the males suppressed, the less chance you have of them uprising and overpowering you. So we've seen this trend over the last 8-10 years. We've seen this trend where it's like, yeah. So is that kind of the direction that you're going with it, or do I have this completely backwards? Okay. The hyper extreme masculinity. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Stoicism. Stoicism, for instance. Yeah, like ethics, like morals, or having integrity, or yeah, like what is it? Admirable traits, essentially, instead of degenerative, self-destructive, addicted, got looking at porn, chasing addiction, like those sorts of things, kind of like moving away. That's what you're saying. Return to tradition, the traditional, um, you know, ideal, what it is to be, like a stand-up character, essentially. Something along those lines. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Uh huh. It's a meme. Essentially, it has a mimetic quality to it. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. I vibe with this. Yeah. I vibe with it. Um, Wilder, what's your urine point? Because I've been running my mouth asking a million questions. I'm sorry. I know. I know that I tend to do that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cause, yeah. I can see both sides of this. I'm not into extremism in one way or another. So like extreme, like overly machoism and things like that. When what are those called, PEDs, performance enhancing drugs? That whole element of things starts getting involved, because I know people in real life that like that's their character. They feel like that's what it means to be a man. And it's like, no, you're still taking shortcuts. Say that again. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so that was a bad analogy for me to associate with it, because yeah, the Giga Chat is definitely more along those lines. Like, hey, bro, let's shoot ourselves in the butts with some some testosterone. Yeah, yeah. But even you in calisthenics, even just doing pull-ups, just do some pull-ups, dude. Forget, yeah, push-ups and pull-ups. Forget trying to bench 350, and taking tren, and taking 1,000 milligrams of test a week and messing yourself up for life. Just do some regular pull-ups and mm, mm. Oh, that's cool. Hey, the good rise to the top. The good rise to the top. That's I always try to. Mm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Keyword. That's the greatest advice that I've heard all day. Telling people to, if you're gonna, invest, is start with what you can afford to lose. That's 101. That's like the first lesson in crypto. Never put into crypto what you can't afford to lose. If it's, let's say it's $150, and that $150 you might need it for your car payment or your car insurance payment or for your rent, God forbid. Don't put it in the market thinking that you're going to double it and that you'll be okay to make your bills. That's not how this works. Not even close. That will just get you sent into a spiral of fear and anxiety where you're like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? I thought that I was investing. Like, no, we're not looking for quick plays. Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're buying digital assets, is what you're doing. Over leveraged and you're not staying liquid. If you woke up with on a bed with a mattress that has a bed frame, you're doing more better off than like 70% of the world. There's so many people in the world that are sleeping with a mattress on the ground. It's like it's so sad, dude. Yeah. And that's like a quality problem. Yeah. Mm. I did. I, d- I did. It's kind of funny you mentioned like the $10 thing because off those liquidity pools that I did of like you throwing the $600 of the SUI USDC to see what would happen. So, uh, well, yeah. Well, I made money. Yeah, yeah, I made like $12 plus like the 62 that I didn't cash out. So like I made like $100 off of that like little swing trade, which because I was just playing around, kind of seeing like I looked at the chart and saw how much it pulled back, and I was like, this is the bottom, and it was like when Sui pulled back to like $2, I was like, it is not going back down to 198. Yeah, yeah. I understand. Yeah, right. Right. But those are so slim. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. And if I'm being right. Yeah. And and if I'm being And if I'm being honest, it's at least once every 3 months or so that I see like that type of opportunity. And maybe I'm not looking enough, or maybe my eyes just don't find enough. But when I talk about like getting lucky and I'm like, ooh, I pulled off like this cool swing trade or whatever, those are few and far between. I can't do it every day, even if I wanted to. You know what I mean? Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah. I wish a, a man can wish. That takes so much capital though. Like we're talking in the hunt, doesn't it? Isn't that, aren't we talking like in the like tens of millions? Wow. Wow. Yeah. Who just said that? Because that is the smartest thing. Yeah, damn, dude, Frank, come please join us more often. Dude, Frank, Frank is a killer. Yeah, she does say this all the time. Damn, you guys are on the same frequency. That is very cool. Right. Can I ask a stupid question? So, when you're borrowing against it, are you using Avi or do I have this backwards? Okay. Yeah. What is Avi? Right. That's just seems like the top. There's more volume on there than like any other decks, I believe. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Wow. Damn. Damn, dude. You brought. Holy shit. Dude. Oh hell
It's
yeah.
gonna be. Is it gonna be the last one that you
Do
send me?
I
The last
sent
one?
you a couple one. Do old time crypto road. I
Yes,
think
but
yeah.
which one? I have to
The
see
one
that
that
one.
has the number. Let me see. I think it might be two. Let me look at my chat with
Is
you.
it the yellow background or
Yeah,
the
the
white
yellow
background?
background. It looks like a
Yeah,
yellow.
cool. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's go.
The other ones, the other one's got more of like a EDM mix to it that I think
Yes.
bangs a little harder. So we'll have to explore that one. And I'm gonna make some more too now that I've got. Oh man, I can't wait because you know how I am with this stuff. Like I've
I know. It
yeah.
would be up there. I mean, we're ready for it, right? We're ready for it. Let's see.
Let's say hi
John,
to yeah. How's everyone
John
doing?
Soul.
John
John,
Dot
good
Soul.
morning.
What's good, my brother? Do you got a seeker phone?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Wyatt. Good morning, T.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
How are you guys
Are
doing?
are you John Dot Seeker yet? SKR, the Seeker Solana phone or Solana Play? Have you thought about buying one yet? Are you a
Yeah,
Solana
you
Maxi?
said?
Solana Maxi?
No, 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 no.
Oh, you just oh okay. Sorry, I made an ass out of myself by assuming. I apologize. So, what is the ticker, my dude?
I got no ticker, bro.
Sick. uh, cool.
I
Well,
just came to say hi. I came to say hi to everybody.
uh,
I've been following some active, so I don't know if they.
bro, absolutely, bro. I shot you a follow. And yeah, man, I'm all about um helping smaller accounts grow as well. I'm a small account, so I need all the love I can get as well. So glad to have you join us today, and thank you for hopping up on stage and connecting as well, because that takes some cojones in order to put your voice out there, put yourself out there, and be vulnerable for a second. So, thank you. Any tickers you looking at today? Are you buying anything? We've had a nice little pullback. I mean, dude, Sui is less than $3 right now. Solana's still glued to the 200 mark. I think it's 198 if I was to guess off the top of my head. Let's see, where is it at? 203. Damn, I've been off twice now today. I was off by $5, but But I was way off with Binance. Binance, I was off by like $400 the opposite direction. I thought Binance had pulled back. Bullish. So dominance as dominant. So that means dominance is at 58%. If I'm to guess. Let's see. Am I getting better at this? It has to be at 58.3 if I was to guess. Let's see. It's 59.2. I'm freaking wrong all over the place. What do I know? But yeah, so the Bitcoin dominance is slightly pulling back. It's not up in the 60s like it was before. So now we're seeing the alts start to creep up. So we're seeing Solana creep up. I don't understand how Sui pulled back so damn much. I understand all this stuff that I'm saying. Wild is crazy, speculative, and just observations and opinions.
Here's the thing. It's low. The market cap determines to liquidity determines volatility.
Yeah.
And so look, Solana is
It's only 2 years older.
very low cap. So there it can be the same amount with sellers or even less sellers from Sui, but then still the chart takes a bigger hit.
You saw?
Because market cap. Yeah.
Did you see that where it went to? Sui?
Yeah.
You saw it went sub $2, right?
Everybody needs to understand you cannot complain about down volatility if you have these tokens in your portfolio.
No, I got super lucky.
Potential.
I got
The
super.
more upside potential you have, the more downside potential there is as well.
What?
That's the risk. That's the name of the game. And so usually these take a longer time, but then you can do more access, right?
Yeah, I got.
So yes.
So what I did like 2 weeks ago or like 3 weeks ago, I don't know if you remember, I was talking about, I was like, yeah, I put a limit order in. I'm like, I put it in ridiculously low, like a target that probably won't ever hit. This was like 3 weeks ago. I had it hit. Yes. I had put it in like at like $2 or like $1.98 or something like that, thinking I'm like, Sui's never going to. Yeah, I'm like, Sui's never going that low. And then one day at like 3 a.m., I get a notification on my phone, Coinbase. It's like, congrats, your Sui purchase went through. And I was like, oh no. I was like, that's not good.
What have you learned, right?
It was a good thing, though. It was a great thing.
You learn patience.
Yeah.
Price comes back. Patience.
Yeah.
You're not alt rally is not happening right now, so price can come back, and you would have just patience.
So
you put your the limit order lower, right, and you look for support lines and just toss in a little bit there, toss in a little bit there. If it goes lower, toss in a little bit there.
So $23,000 limit order for Bitcoin. I'll put Bitcoin in at 23K and just wait for it to, hopefully, that might be a while. I don't think it's ever going. I don't think it's ever going sub. What do you think?
Is the only exception. Bitcoin, you
Yeah.
can DCA any day. You can DCA your Bitcoin. It does
What
not
do you
matter.
What do you think?
You need to stack at least 0.1 Bitcoin if you ever want to play in the future.
What do you think? What do you think?
0.1 is kind of where the minimum here, the bare minimum.
Where do you think it could return to? Like the lowest possible? Do you think it could ever go back to 68?
Well, it's going to be very hard because looky here, this is the same thing. The reason why institutional money is moving into Bitcoin is because Bitcoin is stabilizing over time, right? So right now we took like a 12% hit. That's nothing for Bitcoin.
It's still
A couple of years ago, we were taking 20-30% hits and be like laughing all the way, right?
This was all-time high just a couple, like 2 months ago. 113 was all-time high. Remember?
Yeah.
Think about that.
So we printed even higher, but here's the thing, Tic. Here's the thing. The higher it goes, the harder it is to take down too.
Yeah.
Because of the market, right? So
Yeah.
there's a lot more selling for that market cap to drag them.
That's what I mean.
Plus the mechanism of Bitcoin, there is now such a diversification of Bitcoin that there are not many wallets that can use manipulation here anymore, right?
Right. Because there's just so much volume.
No, it's diversified, so there's many people and not just a select few anymore. And so at one point,
Right. That's what I meant to say. There's so much volume diversified into different places. Yeah. And then some that can't be touched. Some that's lost forever.
What we need to a little bit worry about here is that we see that centralization on the mining side. So average Jane and Joe are already priced out what
Priced
people
out
need
on the
currently
mining.
for Bitcoin,
Yeah, that's
which is not a
interesting.
good thing. That's now centralized between countries, and big institutions with
Yeah.
big money can only mine now. So, well, eventually, if we don't get Bitcoin, people, listen to me. If you don't get Bitcoin, us retailers, Jane and Joe, if we are going to sell our Bitcoins, or when we never bought them, that's even worse, right? But if you're going to sell too early, Bitcoin is going to be
You know what would
centralized
be a
with the countries
crazy.
too, and you are going to be left there sitting like, oh, I had some Bitcoin. Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. Now to
I
get
should make a
deposits from my
video. I should make a video kind of demonstrating like a post-apocalyptic world or like an alternate reality where in the US we only have 120 million US dollars and that's all that exists and like the chaos that it would ensue for every like the whole population of the US trying to basically fight for what the value of $1 would be in our current in 2025 if there was only 120 million US dollars in circulation. How like what would a dollar buy you? It would be it'd be the equivalent. You feel where I'm going with this, right?
yeah.
$1
We
would
have
be
that
very
scenario.
valuable. $1 would be able to buy you like a house.
We have that scenario with Bitcoin, and
Yeah,
that's why I
exactly.
say
That's where
to
I'm
you,
going with this.
you
Yeah.
need zero point 0.1. Low
Do you?
on retail on the 15th of August. Well, Bitcoin is
Yeah.
sad because
Yeah.
we are selling out drop our
Mm,
bag somehow
mm-hmm.
during yesterday.
Right.
You only look at your bills and go like, ah, I still need to pay this and this and this. I kind of need Bitcoin to move right now, right?
But
And
for
so
me,
Bitcoin, forget upside potential of Bitcoin, forget that
yeah.
chart. Don't trade that chart of
Oh
Bitcoin.
my
Just hold your
God.
Bitcoin and get to zero point 0.1 and just hold that. Hold that. That's all
Or
you
what
need to
about a
hold.
thousand sui? Is that okay too?
Well, look, the only one you can marry long term is Bitcoin.
Yeah, but I love sui.
And
And
Sui,
I love
Sui will,
Solana.
will Sui will be there over 5 years, 10, 6 years, sure. But Bitcoin will be there. Everything is built on Bitcoin, and then Ethereum is in number two. All the DeFi is built
Nah.
on Ethereum,
Yeah.
off of Ethereum. All the logistics are from Ethereum, right? And then the non-EVM chains like Sui, like Solana, they will hold ground too for a long time. But hey, you can never be sure because last time we had BitConnect, yeah, where is that now, right? We had all these bullish things going last bull run, and where are they now? Where are
Yeah.
they now? Not
But
here, right?
yeah,
So yeah,
sui.
Bitcoin is basically the only one. You need zero point 0.1 there,
Yeah.
and you need to handle
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
I don't
And
care about what you get the rest.
I'm not trying to be argumentative. You are absolutely right with the Bitcoin is the only one.
Try to
But
be.
you know what? I do want to mention. It's funny that like when I don't know if you remember, but a couple months ago, I was like kind of like becoming bearish on Sui almost, kind of like, ooh, I don't
Yeah.
know, because watching the chart, I was like, ooh, I don't know. And even now today, it's like, oh, 285. It's way worse than it was when I started my DCA. But I'm more bullish than I've ever been on Sui. Just watching Adeni. Oh God, I can never say his name. Aiden. Let's just call him Aiden.
Okay, Aiden. Look,
Yeah.
Tick, I'm gonna have to set your head straight here.
Yeah.
I was gonna have to do it.
I'm just
You're
too
not
easy.
being bullish based on what other people are saying. Would you have
It's what he
complained if
says
you
about
were
the
like
tech,
me
though.
and if your average in Sui was 60 cents like me?
Yeah.
Would you still be talking like this? No. So look, in a year or two from now, Sui is
Mm,
gonna be at $6 something, and you're
yeah.
gonna. I'm gonna have this recording slammed back in your face because you were anxious about price movement between $2 and $3 of Sui.
Right. No, I
So
do think
so
it'll go up to. Oh, I think $10 is minimum.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna do right now because we have some. Okay, so I've been on big stages for SUI as well, explaining technology of
Yeah.
SUI. and also putting some numbers together because of different tokenomics, putting that against
Uh
each
huh.
other, right? TPS speed, everything there,
Right.
right? Measured up with Solana, especially because we see the same venture capital behind that was behind Solana
Mm-hmm.
is behind Sui.
Right.
There's a ton of Solana teams building on Sui as well. Why is this? Because the coding of Sui Move is actually a simplified version of
Of
Rust,
Rust. Yeah.
which is the coding language of Solana.
Solana. Yeah.
Both are non-EVM compatible. Sui is four times the speed of Solana, and it also has the highest TPS. It sometimes takes over all the other big ones too, right? It's second to Ethereum in the TPS speed, uh, or in the TPS use, I should say, right?
Right.
Not speed. Ethereum's slow,
Right.
but so here we go. So if we have all these things in our info bubble, I'm going to do some things. So people always say, well, if Sui hits the market cap of Solana, let's go. No, bullshit. We do not do market caps because market caps vary. This is another bull run. We have more tokens. So we cannot go off a market cap
Yeah, it wouldn't
because
make
market
sense.
caps are the same.
Yeah, the
Wouldn't make
analogy.
sense.
Yeah.
No. Also, different tokenomics there. So I can't mess with market cap. So what do? I'm looking at the dominance of Solana. Why did Solana gain that dominance? Well, it had that venture capital stack behind them. It had Circle, right? It had Coinbase and had FTX and everything with them. And so it also was at that time the fastest, just like Sui is now the fastest, et cetera, et cetera. So we have all these points on why Solana had the 1.6 dominance that it had in the market last bull run. That's big, 1.6. Now, if I take this market cap of the whole market, yeah, and then put Sui on a 1.6 dominance, so the same dominance that Solana had last bull run, right? And I'm looking at that, then I'm looking anywhere between $45 and $50 for Sui.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Sui can do that based on also the tokenomics. Right, so there. Look, these contracts are not renounced. There are some coins being stacked released on the market, so we're gonna have to take that into our calculation. And so I'm gonna, take the tokenomics in there, and then I'm coming at around $33 for Sui for this rally. Now that's the high end. The low end will be $25 here.
Yeah.
So yeah, and people call me crazy, and I'm like, all right, well, tell me I'm crazy. Solana went from
Dude,
$1
it's
to
just that
what?
they're
What?
just
What?
the what's his name? Aiden. He has when you look at his stuff from Korea Blockchain Expo and from Sui Fest and him talking about like basically Sui's like metrics. So like for one of the metrics off the top was the fastest growing the fastest growing developers in an ecosystem in 24 months. So the most the highest number of developers have
Well,
joined.
okay, yes, but this is bullish, but
Yeah.
also bearish. Why is it bearish? Well, it is a non-EVM compatible chain, so of course they're gonna have to build their own community,
Mm,
their own DeFi, because of the coding. So, yes, a non-EVM or an EVM compatible chain, which are rebuilt from Ethereum, they don't have to build shit because the DeFi is already built. They can make use of anything that's built on Ethereum. Yeah. So they can tap into stuff. So of course they're the biggest building ones. Yes, because they also have to. See, they cannot just take things from a different chain and just use it. They cannot use the DeFi of Ethereum because it's non-EVM compatible. So they have to come up with their own shit, and that's also bullish, right?
but then with with Ika, that
Yeah.
that creates doesn't that allow the compatibility, or am I confused? I thought that that was the
Yes,
point.
to some extent, right? But before, look, Sui is 2 years old.
Yeah.
We had to wait for their liquidity layer
Yeah.
was just launched last year. So it
And,
took a whole year
and what about
for stuff
Bluefin?
to be built behind the
Is
on the back
blue
end.
is Bluefin a
Yes.
liquidity layer as well? Sorry
Yes,
if that was a stupid
Bluefin.
question.
So Bluefin, right? We got those as well, and then we got the SoFi on there and whatnot. But they need to build things because they're not EVM compatible. So when they say, yeah, the biggest building was happening on Sui, well, yes,
Right.
right? That's kind of like a no-brainer there.
But that could be
But
bullish. But that
yeah,
could be bullish too, though, because then it's all
I'm not saying
proprietary. and then it's
mean,
on those rails. You're giving me the
I'm
bearish
giving you
case, which I
data.
appreciate.
No,
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 I'm
no.
giving you a realistic look
Yeah,
at
yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why
That's what I mean by
that's
that.
why we
I d-
don't that's why we don't listen to people. We
yeah,
only look at
yeah.
numbers.
No, I appreciate
And
that.
so yes, because I was
Right,
bullish at screaming in the desert. When Sui was
right.
selling at 60 cents, I was like, guys, watch this happen.
Yeah.
Why? Because I was looking at the outflow from
Well, that's
Ethereum,
what's happening with
and then
Sei.
Sui in 24, Sui was the number
Yeah.
one, catching outflow from Ethereum consistently over time. Every month again, I pulled up these numbers, and it was Sui number one, base number two, Solana and Arbitrum number three and four, and it was
Sei.
consistently.
And you're talking about how Sei is going to be the dark horse, and I think
Yes,
that
Sei
you're
is going to
right.
be dark
I
horse.
think you're
Yes.
right. There's this post from yesterday, and Sei pinned it. BlackRock has been a defining force at the intersection of TradFi and blockchain. Now the tokenization of BlackRock's ICS U.S. dollar liquidity fund on Sei marks a new chapter in institutional grade digital assets on rails built for global scale. So
Well, why is
EV,
this? Why is
because it's
this?
EV,
So
it's
Sui,
scalable EVM, and so
no,
this is rails
no,
for okay,
yeah, but why is it scalable? Because it does that parallel scaling like Sui does,
right,
only Sei is EVM compatible.
right,
And so you should be bullish on these things. And then
yes,
when you see
dude,
these indicators, you're going to run the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. People lie and
yeah,
they use things and push it into bullish or bearish narrative.
right,
It's
right,
just, and that's what I wanted to get to you when I was explaining about the building on Sui, right? So he used that as, oh my God, Sui number one building. Yes,
mm-hmm,
but if I was bearish, I would say like, yeah, no, right? No,
right,
no kidding, because you're not EVM compatible, and that for some leaves a lot of things of the DeFi already built out of the equation, and we cannot say that about SAE, right? Because SAE already taps in, so you could say SAE is getting a little bit of a, how do you say, head start, because the DeFi is already built, and so we took a little bit of the hard way and
yeah,
had that already built. So
yeah,
you could twist that into a bullish or to a bearish narrative. So don't listen to people, right? Because they can explain things in the best way
for
possible,
sure,
and then say like, "Oh, be builders," and it's like, yeah, well, no joke there, right? It's kind of a given.
right,
And so don't look at that, but look at the numbers, because we're right about Sui, but for the different reasons. I'm right about Sui. I'm pretty confident about Sui because of the numbers. I'm also pretty confident about SAE because of the numbers and the
right,
technology and what it does. Also,
right.
the venture capital, right? Venture capital is pretty much important here too, because there's a reason why Aptos is not flying as hard as Sui, even though they have the same coding language. So Aptos is the direct competitor of Sui, and they did testnet together as well. And so they both use Move language, and Aptos is not a bad thing. I mean, but the big bucks are just behind Sui. We just gotta recognize. We gotta recognize people. But it's a quarter to 10 here, and I still have some things to do, and I need to work on because I'm not done and inspired. And so we're gonna have to touch grass. I see you, my guy. I do. But we lost somebody here on stage, and because we kind of took off on a tangent here with this. So sorry about that, you guys. But come back tomorrow, touch grass. Let's say good morning.
Hey, GM, it's all good.
Jim.
I'm in the gym right now, getting some work done on the bag, the heavy bag. So
Nice.
I'm just listening to you all. I sold all my Sui, so I sold my Sui a while ago.
You sold your Sui?
Yeah, I had like 10,000 Sui, and I sold
Yeah.
it
Oh
at the
wow,
top at like around four. I think what it hit like $4 at one point.
nice.
Yeah. I had a
Yeah, but I'm
long
still
I
bullish.
had a I had a long open from 180, 40x all the way to $5.10.
Oh, yeah.
It was
No,
a
definitely. I'm
rip.
bullish on it though. I definitely want to buy back in. I wish I would have got in the other day when the
Yeah.
dip
When it
came,
went to
but
two
I didn't.
dollars, $2 was when I saw it was that cheap. I was like, it's never going this low again. And I could be wrong. It might go down to 180. Who cares? But
Just like
two
to
dollars
accumulate.
for me, that's a good price to accumulate at for me.
Absolutely. All right,
No, just wanted to
okay.
come in. Hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you, Touch Grass. Well, you're always welcome on the
Thank
stage with
you.
us. We're here every day. Tomorrow we're going to talk a coming, you guys. But yeah, we're here every day from Monday to Saturday for you guys to just, turn notice on for when the links come out. We're always on these 6 live streams, and people over there thank our viewers as well. And thank you.
Hell yeah. Thank you again for joining us today, fam. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Stay bullish, my friends. We will see you tomorrow. Let's go.